Recognize the gentleman from Virginia, Mr. Wittman, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to just follow up on a couple of comments from our friends from Florida. It's interesting in looking at the Navy's evaluation of the placement of these strategic assets. You would think that if there was a purpose behind looking at how strategically these aircraft carriers are placed, then this would be something that other service branches would be looking at. We have many other unique strategic assets placed all in one area. Our B-1 bombers are all in one place. The nice thing about aircraft carriers is they float. The nice thing about the world we live in is that the oceans connect each other. So the beautiful thing about it is even though there may not be a dual location on the East Coast, they can go to the locations there on the West Coast. So I remind the colleagues here, this really boils down to an issue about how are we going to use limited resources in times where we have significant needs, unmet needs, making sure that the ships that we have can go to sea. I'd much rather make sure that the ships we have are in shape to be deployed rather than having them sit in port at a facility that may be built for dual purposes. But if those ships aren't at sea, they don't have that capability. And I would make an argument that it is about priorities in the realm of limited resources. We do have facilities elsewhere for these aircraft carriers to be deployed, for them to be maintained. While it's on the West Coast, it's a little bit further to travel. Those assets still can be maintained through those facilities. And we do this with many other critical strategic assets in other branches of our services. So I would make an argument it is about making tough decisions about priorities. This should be at the bottom of the list rather than at the top of the list. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
When I was